Alright, so this is the TCU software here. One thing I can't figure out to get to work is the lockup settings. I don't know if it's variable pulse width or on or off. I don't know. I might have to change to the TCC solenoid to get it to work, because I read somewhere one was high impedance, one was low impedance. I don't remember which one is which is in this, because this is a monster transmission that's supposedly been rebuilt and tested, which it wasn't tested. There was still grease, blue grease, all inside in the pan, and where the ship linkage goes in. And there was no magnet in the pan either, so that really pissed me off. You don't even get me started on them. So go to the ECU, which is an MS3 without the MS3X. So it's running batch fryer, and I'm using the BIP373 to run the TFI. It's running, I got it running. So about 2 weeks ago, I bought brand new spark plugs. They're NGKR plugs, whatever is supposed to be in the truck. And yeah, just one day wouldn't start. I thought it was the distributor crank sensor in there. It's not a crank sensor, it's a cam sensor for the spark. Put this right here. This for that. It's not supposed to look like that. That's because there's so much slop in the gear there. So if I rev it up here, it'll go away. That's what it's supposed to look like. So I stopped that. Yeah. So I'm still tuning it with the Tune Analyze Live. This is doing actually a pretty good job. So how this works is you go into fuel settings, AFR table 1, and you put an air fuel in that you want. These are all the same across the whole board. I still got to work on it, but it's running the way it sits right now, and it pulls pretty hard. I'll show you that in this video too. I got to get out of the driveway and out on the street first. So you put your air fuel in here, and then you can go to advanced settings. I'm trying to look through the screen and do this, which I probably shouldn't be doing. So you can put filters in, your minimums, and then your maximums over here. 400 kPa is like way too much boost. It's like, well, if 200 is 15 pounds, I think 400 is 30, is it? Maybe? I don't know. Minimum coolant temp, and you can put a custom filter in if you know how to use that, which I don't. I don't know how to do that. I'm not a coding expert. So then you just hit start auto tune, and then you cannot let the computer go to sleep. If the computer goes to sleep, it's like you just turned the computer off on the ECU, so it won't save anything. So every 5 to 6 minutes, I'll hit apply and save on ECU just to keep the computer screen on. So I'll be using this too today. I gotta take my dog to the vet. She's going blind, and she's only a year old. Ignition setting. Another problem here is, I don't know if this is from plugs or the TCU. Sorry, not the TCU. The TFI. But I can't run any more than 20 degrees here. So this is the little area I use right here. So all that. I don't use any of this over here or any of that right there, since it runs into boost here. It runs into boost and it just creeps along there. So if I go any more than 20 degrees here, it'll start pinging really bad. And it should be running at 30, 32, 33, 36 degrees of timing right around here, and I can't get it to run more than 20. So if anyone could tell me what is wrong with that, something in the settings, or is it my mistake up here with the distributor and the TFI module, or should I just having the BIP373 run the coil? Attach not working because I pulled down a little hard to replace the turn signal here, and I pulled a wire out of the turn down there. It's probably the ground I pulled off. That's alright, because I got a RPM gauge right here. So let me get out of the driveway. I'll start you all back up again and show you how quick it is. Alright, It runs just like a normal truck, but it's got boost. I'll just give you a little taste of what it sounds like. That's probably about like 20% throttle there. I'm gonna get up here to the light and I'll take a left. Alright, we're gonna get on there. It's not gonna go down the first. One more time, you start it. So, oh, this would be perfect. Perfect. Lord. It's gonna change the shift settings there. So it was in second down to first, and then from first, second, and then to third, it was still spinning in second. So I have the shift points set by mile an hour. So yeah, it's a pretty good ripper. I could imagine what this setup would do on a Mustang that's 1,000 pounds lighter. And the way it sits is only running at 5 pounds. So I don't think I plan on running it to 10, but I think it'd be interesting to see what it would do at 10. Air fuel's still a little wonky, it's still a little rich, but I'll see if I can get a picture of the air gauge there. The boost gauge. I'm gonna get up here to this light. Have a downshift on its own too. See if I can beat these people here. Yep. I don't know if I got the boost gauge in that. I don't think I did. Alright, that's about it, all I'm going to do for today. I'm going to go to the gas station, get some gas, go out of town to take my dog to the vet. She's going blind, she's only a year old. If I was her, I'd want my eyesight, so I'm going to spend whatever it takes to get her eye fixed. So as always, thank you for watching, commenting, and subscribing. See you in the next one.